Hey, how's it going? So I'm starting this new 5-day fasting mimicking diet. So it is supposed to treat your body like it is fasting, I guess. I don't know. Seems strange, but we're gonna do it and we're gonna give it a go. So I got it from a doctor friend of my aunt's, Dr. Patty, and she is absolutely amazing. I can tag her page in the comments after the live, but I want to kind of go through with you what I'm doing, and then we're going to do this each day to kind of see the differences in what we're doing. So it comes in a huge box. I put it in my stories. I kind of showed you what all day one kind of came with, but for breakfast, I'm doing an herbal tea, and it's actually not bad. It's actually really good. It's really good. So it was just a tea bag, but the ingredients are organic spearmint leaves, organic lemon peel, and an organic lemongrass. So that was it. And then I am doing this bar, and I'm doing my breakfast kind of late because I have to take Stride to camp. It's really, really, really good. Super tasty. It's like creamy. It's not like one of those fall apart brittle kind of things. And then I took these 2 pills, and that was breakfast. And then lunch I get, and it all comes in the day one box, okay? I get a soup, a tomato soup, some almond crisp things, I don't know. Some olives, another pill. And then for afternoon, I get another one of these bars, which I really liked, and the herbal tea, which I really like both those. And then for dinner, I get soup and a Cocoa Crisp bar, which it kind of feels like a Rice Krispie treat or maybe a rice cake. I don't know. We're going to give it a go, though, and see how it goes. I am so happy that I am back. You have no idea. I'm live on Instagram right now as well, because I really want to meet more people on Instagram, and I don't know. We're just giving it a go right now. So have you guys ever fasted before? I have fasted before, but I have done like true, like, I'm just gonna put this on my face, it's fine. Like true fasting, like no food kind of fasting is what I have previously done. So I've never done anything like this, but my aunt wanted to do it and she asked me to do it with her. So I'm like, okay, let's do this. And everything is super all, prepared for you already. I know I missed you guys. It's so crazy for those of you that are not on other social medias, because I have still been in contact, of course, with all of my TikTok friends, all my Instagram friends, and of course YouTube, but no Facebook, because, well, Facebook hates me and they are ridiculous, and yeah, I don't even know. It literally drives me insane. I watched a live the other day where somebody used this brush, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about this brush. I forgot how much I loved it. I loved it so much. So what have you guys been doing? Claudia, are you so excited? You're like officially retired now, right? No more teaching. That just seems so crazy. I can't imagine being at the end of my career, although I am ready for it, like ready for it. Okay, I need to change my curtains around. I have a pink curtain in front of me. This used to be one of the girls' rooms. I have a pink curtain in front of me, and it puts red on my face on this side. So when I'm looking in my mirror, I'm like, do I have my makeup on? Do I have enough makeup on this side? Like, this side looks red. It's because of the curtain. So I'm like, do I need more? I don't know. I think it's the curtain, but just in case it's not. Whoa, that's a lot. I'm trying to use this foundation that is almost out, because I can't use the VFX. Okay, you guys, this is super exciting. I have not had a shade of VFX until school starts, and you won't have to get up at 4:30 a.m. Yes. So did you never teach summer school, or you did? But the VFX doesn't have a winter shade for me, which is kind of annoying, but there is hope. They're coming out with 15 new shades, and I'm super excited about it. Gotta remember to be drinking my tea so that I don't forget about it, because I'm supposed to I feel like I have to do a lot of things, because I have to do breakfast, lunch, a snack in the afternoon, and dinner. This is a lot. Okay, so Dryden's going to camp today, and it kind of fell on a weird year this year because his junior camp is through age 12, and he was 12. And Tri-State is 13, and he is 13. So it seems so kind of crazy to me that he can do both camps this summer, but he is super. Hey, Laren, I saw a post of yours the other day, and I thought, man, I haven't seen any of her stuff forever. I think whenever I get banned from Facebook, I don't get on here as much because it's sad. And then I feel awkward when I'm messaging you about your post. Because then I'm like, am I that creepy person that's like messaging people about their post and being like, oh my gosh, I love that shirt. Or, oh my gosh, I love that you guys did this. And then I just feel awkward. I don't know. It's probably just me, but I feel awkward messaging people from their stories. Or from their posts. But yeah, so we are actually headed down to the lake here in a couple weeks, Laren. Every time I go down, I think about you. I don't even know. I think about you a lot. It's kind of creepy. It's not creepy. It's a little creepy. But we're going down for my birthday, and I'm really excited. So we were going to go down this weekend, but I think we've actually changed it to next weekend because Dryden has camp this week. And I'm kind of afraid he'll just be super tired and, you know, all the things. So I need to see which one. So this is my new bronzing powder that I really like a lot. And I haven't used it a lot, but we're using it today. But I am super excited for him. He goes to camp, so pray that like God just does amazing things for him this week. He is super excited. He is a little nervous because this is his first time at this camp. Stella has actually been to this camp, but she was the only one of the girls that went. Lucy always went with a friend somewhere else. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But he does get to pick his counselor, so he's excited about that. I'm kind of nervous for him, though. I'm not even going to lie. I'm kind of nervous. It's okay. You can be creepy. That's hilarious. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I can be creepy. I'm kind of a mess, but it's fine. So, you guys, can I share something with you? So, Kyle and I have been eating way, way better and watching what we drink. Like, we're not drinking heavy beers. We're not drinking high calorie, high sugar, high all the things. My sister literally just texted me and said, I wanted to make sure you're okay since you're not here. I literally told her. Hey, Dust. So on Saturday night, though, we went to Mulligan's and we ate fried food. And we had heavy beer from a brewery that's here local to us. And Kyle woke up in the middle of the night with stomach ache, not feeling well. And yesterday, all day, he kind of just, I don't know, like, I felt like his stomach just kind of hurt all day long. And just not like a stomach ache, like he was in the bathroom all day long. Good morning, Courtney. And so this morning, I actually am making him go do a COVID test. Because, you know, you can't be regular sick anymore, right? And, you guys, we were around a lot of family yesterday, but I don't want to send Dryden to camp if something is legitimately wrong. Like, if he just has, you know, I ate some fried food and some heavy beers, then okay, whatever. But I just don't want him to, like, you know, have something and send him to camp. So I feel like I'm being a responsible person. And Kyle thinks I'm probably an insane person, but his work actually does want him to have it as well before he returns, just in case. Just in case. So I'm sure that he is loving that right now because it's a drive-thru and he has to do it to himself. He's actually had to have a couple COVID tests and I have had 0. But I just feel like he should go have it just in case. Like, I don't feel like it's it. He hasn't had a fever. He hasn't had anything else going on. But I feel like because Dryden's going to a camp with hundreds of other kids and, you know, I work at a doctor's office, it might be important to just go ahead and, you know, do the things. I don't know. We've been doing a lot of salads. I'm kind of scared to touch my phone because I have 2 phones going here. Yesterday we went to Pizza Ranch and we were miserable all day. Okay, so that makes me feel better. Does he need some hot sauce? It's probably the hot sauce, Destiny, that's causing him all of this pain. The things he's on here. It didn't tell me you were on here. I know. He does tolerate me pretty well. Sometimes I do feel pretty bad for him because I know I'm an insane person. But literally, what kind of shitbag would I be if I sent my kid to camp knowing my husband has been pooping himself for like 24 hours, and then I sent my kid, and then Kyle came up with COVID. Like, everyone would hate me. Everyone would blame me. I would be a terrible human, right? So we're just not going to do that. We're just not going to do that. And we are going to get the COVID test just so that, you know, we know for sure. Yeah, sometimes I feel bad. I don't know. I feel bad for my husband most of the time because I know that I am kind of a crazy person, but I don't know. I just think better safe than sorry. And I mean, you're an adult and you're a man, and you did the crazy hot sauce crap whenever we were down south with Destiny and Cade for the 4th. I thought they were both going to go ahead and die. Maybe this is a delayed reaction from that. I also did wonder if this was a symptom of mesothelioma or whatever it is from asbestos, because he had an asbestos exposure at work. And because, you know, his work is amazing, they did nothing. They literally were like, you're fine. What? Yeah. I'm like, every Google search I said shows if you are exposed to asbestos, you need to contact your doctor immediately, and you need to contact an attorney immediately. But he's fine, right? Well, now you're not fine. Now you're getting a COVID test, and you probably just have asbestos symptoms. I didn't really read the symptoms because they said they could take decades to show up. Hiatal hernia or ulcers. I thought maybe diverticulitis, because he says that he is having some cramping in his stomach, but it's lower and in his back. So I kind of wonder if it's not diverticulitis, but you know, because you live through a pandemic, you have to first rule out COVID before your doctor will even see you to do anything else, right? Like, what are you going to do though, right? You're just going to deal with it, because that's the life we're living now, and you can't be regular sick. You either literally are dying, you're pregnant, or you have COVID. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like that's it. The other day, whenever he said something about, you know how like a WebMD search always just says either you're dying or pregnant. That's what I feel like. And so the other day, whenever he was exposed to asbestos, he was like, what happens with this? I'm like, well, let me WebMD it to see if you're dying or pregnant. I don't know which one you are. And he was like, oh, hell. This is another one of those things that I kind of feel bad for my husband, because my shenanigans are sometimes a little intense. Maybe he needs a pregnancy test. I think so. Babe, you're at CVS. Go ahead and ask him for that too. I feel like you're pregnant. You probably feel like you're dying with COVID the same. Yes. Oh, he's already back home? You already did the thing? Oh, heck. I think that they did say it would be like a couple hours to get his results back. You guys, I'm digging this palette right now. It's super fun, and I really like it. Maybe he'll come in here and tell us about his COVID test experience at CVS, because I think it would be fun. I probably need to have him text my sister and tell her that I'm not dead, because she clearly doesn't remember that I took the morning off and told her I would be in there after I dropped Ryden off at camp. I asked him if my mom could take him, and he said no. And my mom does a lot with him. My mom and dad do, because I work full time. So when he specifically says, like, no, you're going to need to go with me. Yes, we're going to my sister's. We haven't taken the camper down yet. We keep thinking we might, but every time that we've kind of checked on places down there, I feel like they've been full, and then we've ended up going somewhere else. And honestly, we really like Smithville a lot. Like, if I could just live there, I'd be okay. I don't know. I told him that he needed to look into the camp host at Smithville, because it's such a great park. I was sick a few days ago, and the first thing Britt asked me, are you pregnant? No way, are you? That's hilarious. Just that's hilarious. But that's like it. That's the thing all the time, especially at this age where you know, oh, you don't want no more kids, right? And so then everything is, But are you pregnant? Like, I don't know, maybe. Like, we hope not, but holy heck. I hope that's not God's plan for my life. Because I don't love children that much. I love my grandson, and that's about it. Barely like my own kids anymore. You guys, Stella and Lucy are on a road trip. They left this morning. Daddy, how was the COVID test?
Well, nothing like waking up and going down and sticking shit in your nose. You can feel it in the back of your throat.
Yeah, so it wasn't good?
Huh?
It wasn't good?
Oh, sign me up to do that every stinking day.
I mean, we can.
No.
Did they tell you how long it'd be for your results?
1 to 2 days.
What? 1 to 2 days.
That's what I told you before I left.
You said a couple hours. That's what you said, a couple hours.
It says anywhere from a couple hours to 1 to 2 days.
You left out the 1 to 2 days.
Have you know anything about COVID tests? Have you ever heard anything about them?
No, why?
Huh?
No, why?
Because I'll say 1 to 2 days.
Well, I thought that he was doing 1 to 2 hours because that's what he legit said. He tells me these things like I'm an idiot. But I literally said, is this rapid like you get it immediately? He goes, no. And like those don't exist when I know they do because my kid had one. And
Who had a rapid one?
Stella. She had one. It came back negative, but she had far too many symptoms. So she did another one right then and there. And then it came back positive. So he's acting like they don't exist, but I know that they do.
Rapid, but it's the 1 to 2 days.
I'm going to need to turn off the camera so I can punch him in the face. Can I tell you a funny story? So Stella's boyfriend, rapid exists. See, I told you. Stella's boyfriend doesn't understand sarcasm really well. There's kind of a language barrier there. And so yesterday, Dryden spilt tea on Kyle. And I was just kind of like, oh, wow, that was nice. Did you like kick him in the shin? And her boyfriend legit looks at me. This is the funniest thing. And says, do American parents really kick their kids in the shin? I'm like, no. No, it was just sarcasm. Like, Stella's a good fit for him because she's not my sarcastic child at all. But it was super funny because I'm just like, the things that you say.
He asked that?
Yeah, he asked that. He was like, do American parents really do that? And I was like, no, I do, not all parents, but I do spank my kids. But no, we don't kick them in the shin. You guys, I was laughing so hard because he just doesn't sometimes get my sarcasm. And it's really, truly hilarious. That's fantastic. It really is. And so I have to be really careful to sometimes say I'm joking or like maybe not joke with him. But I did give him a hard time yesterday to tell him like Stella is probably your perfect match because she is not the American that does sarcasm at all. Like all of my other kids are super sarcastic. Not Stella.
This was a molecular lab test, and what I was just reading there was not that.
Oh. Back Sunday, just drop off some stuff. We're going down the following weekend. Yeah, so we're not going down this weekend. We're going down the next weekend on the 23rd. I love that. Yeah. It's truly a different kind of thing. And I always want to ask him all the questions, and then I'm like, I don't want to be rude because he is from Africa and has dual citizenship. He's been here and has spoken English since he was 9. Like, that's pretty incredible that you still don't get sarcasm, though. It's funny, though. Super nice guy, but doesn't get my sarcasm for sure. We've done nothing to work on stuff. Oh, that doesn't. He's from Africa, but I'm not sure exactly where. But they met, this is kind of crazy, they met on a Zoom call in college. I was so excited for Stella to go to college and to meet friends and do all of the things. And then, because she just wasn't super social, right, in high school. And she then gets to go to college during a pandemic and doesn't get to meet all the people and then actually meets her boyfriend on a Zoom class. Like, it was so sweet and so cute. I do love it. Of course, whenever I look at my kids and their boyfriends, I always think, I mean, they're not really going to end up with these people, right? Like, how many people end up with people that they dated in, like, high school or college?
Doesn't matter if they end up with them, because you know what I saw yesterday?
Huh.
I didn't have to move the damn TV.
Oh, that's a true story. My mom's been asking Kyle to move a TV for a hot minute. And we always kind of have some kind of excuse as to why we can't. And yesterday she got Stella and Lucy's boyfriends to move the TV to storage. It was literally amazing. Like, yeah, we're done. We're not the young people with the good backs anymore, right? Because one, we have bad backs, but two, we're not those young people anymore. Now the girls are bringing the young people that have to move all the furniture. So
and they can stop and get the ice.
And we made them go to town and get the ice. We don't have to do that anymore. Like, really? This might not be the worst thing ever to happen.
It might be because...
Other than our daughters have boyfriends.
Yeah, there's that.
And that's terrifying.
But I don't have to get the ice. I don't have to move the heavy things.
We get to boss them around and they have to do all the things.
Passing the torch.
Passing the torch. I like that.
Of the manual labor.
Of the manual labor. That's fantastic. Okay, let's just... I can't decide if I want... Maybe we need kids. No, you don't need kids. What you need is grandkids. Kids are literally the worst. Like...
Especially girls.
Especially girls. Oh my
Destiny's
gosh.
on here too.
Destiny's on here. How old are your daughters? Okay, so... Destiny is 22 or going to be 22? Which one? I can't remember.
23, I believe.
Gonna be 23, okay. I'm the worst. Stella is almost 20. Lucy is 19 and Brittany is 18. And literally daughters are the worst. They're sassy.
But Destiny now is exempt from everything.
Yes, she is, because she has the baby.
She has Baylor, so
So now Destiny is like right up there with like favorite child. You know, like if parents didn't hate all their kids equally and there actually was a favorite child, I think Destiny might be it because she has Baylor. It's like by default because he's so cute, he's so great, he's so amazing, and we don't have to be with him 24/7. I think that's the greatest thing about being a granny. Yeah, he says that he wants to be with him every day, and he probably would.
Oh, yeah.
But literally...
But she can change the pants.
You're trying to tell me the sass never leaves. Ashley, the sass never leaves. It literally gets worse. And when you think, oh, this is just a phase, it's not.
Destiny now.
Literally not.
Destiny doesn't need anything now, but I get messages occasionally of, hey, Baylor needs this.
Yes, yeah. Destiny no longer needs anything, but all of a sudden now we have all the McDonald's money.
We do.
You know, parents never have McDonald's money. Grandparents, we always have McDonald's money. I have been asked twice today or over the weekend why I have a huge Power Wheel Gator thing in my basement. I'm like, well, that's for Baylor. They're like, oh, you just haven't given it to him yet? I'm like, no, that's for him to ride at our house. Like, we have a whole stack of stuff here just for him here. Like, it's insane, right? Boy mom is way easier. You were so glad you only had a boy. Yes. And girls are just, he's the best baby ever. He's crazy. But he's so amazing. Huh?
They're getting a bigger camper.
Uh-huh.
So I feel like I need to get Baylor a bigger pool for the camper now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then we end up buying stuff and then giving it to them, and then we'll have to rebuy it. Like, we literally have all the McDonald's money. We're mortgaging the house for Baylor's anything of his wants and needs. Like, he's the best. Girls are really hard, but eventually I think they do give you grandchildren, so that's the plus there. But they never get easier. They literally get worse. And I don't think that it's just my children, because I know that I was probably the worst. I know for sure my sister was the worst.
Oh, you wanted me to text your sister, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. Text my sister, tell her I'm not dead. I told her I was taking Dryden to camp and coming in after I dropped him off at noon.
I'm texting her. Can you go have Nicole call me?
He's so terrible. I said, what? I don't like either one of you. Yes, that's so us. Anytime the kids are like, which one of you are my favorite, Kyle will repeatedly tell them, I hate all of you equally the same. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. What time is it? All right. 15 minutes. I got to get to camp. Girls are usually there for you when you get older, though. No, mine definitely will not be. They literally have all hated me. I am confident Kyle and I will either die before the nursing home or be in a nursing home, and we're totally fine with that reality because, well, I don't know. I think I'm amazing.
Has your sister made it to work yet?
Stop. Do not text her that. Did you text her that?
It's right there.
Stop. My sister's going to freak out. I'm going to...
She may stab me though.
She may stab you, but yes. So just know that even though raising kids is really, really hard, you do survive it. And then you get to impart the wisdom in other people that you will also survive it. It will not be easy. There is no like handbook. There is no, if you do this, this will be better, because every kid is different. Every kid is just so different, but it all works out and you do survive it. Most people do. Riley is 20 now, growing a mullet and gotten 3 tattoos in less than a year. I can't with that. Stella and Lucy are Laren's son.
He's how old?
20.
No, he isn't.
Kyle says he's not. You might
He's
want
a little
to
guy.
double check your math. But, so Stella and Lucy are 19 and 20. They're going on a road trip to South Padre, I think. And he graduated high school early, got his associates in HVAC certificate, and works like 50 hours a week. Oh, wow. I think that's good parenting for sure. My kids are road tripping, and that for me would be what I would want them to do. I want them to be young and like do all the things, and yeah. So I don't know. I am excited for them, and of course nervous. He's not that little Dennis the Menace anymore.
No.
Do you remember him as Dennis the Menace?
Oh, probably. I don't know. He's a little guy though.
All kids are for sure, but
They are.
okay, I love you guys. I'm hopping off here. I will let you know how the fasting mimicking goes. Check my stories for all of that. I'll put it together at the end and put it on YouTube, but I'm really excited for it. And if you're not in my Beauty Diaries group, let me know, because I have a bundle in there this week that you might want, because I love pedicures. But I also don't love to get them more than like every 6 to 8 weeks. So I use some peeling salt from pharmacy, and it's literally incredible. And you can get the peeling salt and the foot cream for like $35. I put it in my stories too. Stories or Beauty Diaries group. But then you can have smooth, non-gross feet. Okay? Because we don't want to be that girl. But I love you guys, and I will see you guys later. Bye.